In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the spark plugs on this Ford Excursion with the 6.8 liter V10 engine. You can access these on top of your engine, 5 on each side. Let's get started. I'm going to be showing you how to do the replacement on this cylinder. They're all the same. They are all just about the same difficulty to reach. It just might require to move some hoses out of the way, and that applies to both sides of the engine. This is just the one that you can see the best. Use a 7mm socket and break free the bolt, holding down the ignition coil onto the engine. We'll remove it all the way. Remove the bolt completely. And set it aside. Now grab the connector, the electrical connector for the ignition coil. Press on the tab in the center and pull it off of the ignition coil. There we go, separate the two. Sometimes sand builds up in here, so shake it off. Also check for corrosion. This one is perfectly fine, so I'm going to set that aside. Now you can grab the ignition coil and pull it straight out. It is a good idea to blow some compressed air into the spark plug hole so that you get any debris out of there so that it doesn't fall down into the cylinder when you actually remove the spark plug. Take a spark plug socket, drop it down into the cylinder with an extension, seat it on that spark plug, break it free, and remove it from the engine. Fish out your spark plug, and there it is. Having a spark plug socket is important, especially for installation, because you can put the spark plug in it and it won't fall down, which means you can put it into the cylinder without it dropping. So now, slowly and carefully, get your new spark plug down in there. Thread it on by hand. You want to make sure that it does not cross thread. And just go as far as you can with it by hand. All right, let's snug it up with a ratchet. That's bottomed out. The torque for these spark plugs is anywhere between 7 and 14 foot-pounds. I'm just going to go for 14. This is on the higher side, but anywhere in that range is good. That's it right there. On the end of the ignition coil, it's a good idea to put a very thin layer of silicone paste or dielectric grease just around the rubber boot. This one already has some, and this is to prevent it from getting stuck on the spark plug in the future with heat cycles and time. Get the ignition coil and slide it down into the cylinder, making sure that it seats on that spark plug. Press it down, line it up. Might as well plug it in while we're at it. Make sure that connector clicks. I felt it. It was a very quiet click, but it did lock in. And let's put the bolt in. Start it on by hand. With it bottomed out, let's snug it up. These don't need to be very tight. That got snug. Just give it a little bit extra, and that is plenty tight. Make sure everything is centered, and if you moved any hoses or wires out of the way, or pushed them I should say, make sure they're seated back where they belong. At this point you want to do the same to all the other cylinders. When you replace one, you want to replace all of them so the engine can run smoothly and evenly.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.